So apparently I'm doing videos at 11 p.m. now, but I'm really glad so many of you saw last night's video. You know, a lot of life coaches and motivational speakers and spiritual teachers will give you practical tools as to how you can better your life, as to how you can manifest your heart's desires, and I'm all about that. However, none of those tools or life hacks are going to be effective if your heart isn't pure. They won't be effective. See, what they don't tell you is that all it takes to have a better life is to purify your heart, to work with your emotions, to stop talking negatively about other people. If your life isn't where you want it, is because you're still doing that. And the ego is really crafty. The ego can present it in a way that you're not talking bad about people, but it's just that's just a front. You know deep down, based on how you feel afterward, if you've spoken ill of someone else. So it's about being open. It's about being honest. It's about being truthful. When you don't speak your truth, you're postponing everything that your heart desires. You're postponing the actualization of your highest potential in this life. Because when you don't speak your truth, you're still hiding in the shadow. You're not allowing yourself to move into that higher reality that's already here for you now. Every reality is here for you now. But when you don't speak your truth with people, you cut yourself off from that higher reality. There are infinite worlds within this world. And when you start to move into the higher worlds, those higher worlds protect you from the lower worlds. The only way that these lower worlds can get you is if they manage to successfully seduce you by sending you thoughts. You're not enough. Talk about this person. Lie. Be deceptive. Don't speak your truth right now. And every time you subscribe to those thoughts, you get seduced into those lower worlds. And those lower worlds that are filled with egos devour you like wolves. That's why you don't feel good. That's why you feel so out of whack. It's because you keep taking the bait. We have to purify our hearts. We have to purify our minds. We have to. It's the only way through. It's the only way to go up. Okay? And you're going to find that as you move into the higher worlds, the universe will take care of you in innumerable ways because it recognizes you. It identifies you as a servant, serving the benevolence of this world, serving the highest of the highest, serving the universe, source, God, whatever you want to call it. So those higher worlds start to take care of you. They roll out the red carpet for you. You don't have to deal with things that you had to deal with in the past anymore. You just don't. Because you almost become like an angel in a human body. And you're protected. You're immune from all the toxicity, the negativity. But as soon as you talk bad about someone, boop, you drop in your vibration. And now you're up for grabs by the lower worlds. We have to speak our truth, to have more truth be revealed to us. Your truth is your light. When you don't speak your truth, you remain in the dark, in the shadow. As you purify your heart, as you learn to live transparently and openly and vulnerably, as you release your fears, you're naturally going to float up to the higher worlds. You will. That's all you need. That's all that's required of you. And look, I'm not perfect by any means. I've had so many slip-ups in this life that even I sometimes think, oh, I don't know if I'm going to graduate from this world. I don't know. But what I do know is that if I don't, at least I was able to lend my support to you based on my mistakes. And I'm okay with that. But I think I'm going to be okay because the universe isn't focused on your mess ups, on your mistakes. It's focused on your evolution, how far you've come. It forgives you for everything because you're unconditionally loved. Unconditionally loved. So go easy on yourself. Forgive yourself. Release your guilt. Because one of our greatest lessons on this planet, which planet Earth is a school, one of our greatest lessons is to remind ourselves continuously, to constantly affirm within yourself that you do have a pure heart. That is the nature of who you are. But you were born in a world that was very contaminated, and it corrupted you. But you are not that corruption. You are not. So you have to keep affirming and reminding yourself that who you are is pure. So don't hold on to guilt. Say sorry to the people that you've hurt and keep it moving. Keep chugging along. All right? You don't need all these tools. You don't need all these life hacks. All you need is the ultimate cheat code in this video game, which is to purify your heart. Karma is real. What you send out comes back to you like a boomerang. When you speak negatively of your family members, of your friends, that's going to come back to bite you in the ass. How you feel tells you everything. If you've been confused, uncertain, unclear, you don't have direction in life, it's because you're perpetuating your own karma. We have to clear the negative karma to come into our highest potential. Karma is neither negative or positive. Karma is like a coin that has two sides. It can be negative. When you lie to people, you accrue karmic debt. It's negative. But that negativity, that karma, is linked to your highest potential, to your highest calling, to your highest destiny. So karma is neither negative or positive. It's a teacher. It's not there to punish you. It's here to inform you, to show you the way. And the way that you feel is the indication of whether or not you're on the right path or not. Now, as you start to climb up the ladder, if you will, and you move into these higher worlds, it doesn't mean that you're not going to struggle internally. You might struggle more internally because you become so sensitive. You start to see how you affect everything and everyone all the time. But your physical reality, your physical life gets so much easier. It's like cakewalk because the universe has got you. It's got you. So just keep that in mind. But if you're attracting a lot of problems in the physical world, drama in your family, drama with your friends, contention in the workplace, road rage, if that's happening in your physical world, it means your heart hasn't purified yet. Eventually it gets quiet out there and it gets sensitive in here. Everything gets very subtle. The game gets more complicated. The higher you go, it gets more subtle. Because you have more responsibility now. And you're here to vacuum this whole thing. Get rid of all the culprits in this universe. So of course the game gets more subtle. So love yourself. Go easy on yourself. Be open, be honest, be vulnerable, speak your truth, purify your heart, and you'll get there. I love you.